You know those evenings that go a bit like this. You get home, drop your bag on the floor, kick your shoes off, and you're like, I'll just chill for a bit, and then I'll get to studying. You open TikTok for 10 minutes, you reply to some messages, grab some food. Next thing you know, you look at the time and it's 11 something. Your laptop is closed, your brain is still fried, and you're there like, I'll just get to it tomorrow. Then, tomorrow looks exactly the same. If that's been your last few weeks, this video is literally for you. I'm not about to tell you to come home after a full day and have a 3-hour aesthetic study session. This is for the version of you who gets home absolutely finished. You're just there like, how am I meant to study when my brain feels like shit? Either I keep waiting for that perfect season of life, which never actually comes, or I can build a way of studying that works with a tired brain instead of working against it. I mean, if you couldn't guess, I picked option 2. Look, it's not fancy, it's not deep, but it's the only reason I'm not falling dramatically behind. So instead of doing, them 10 tips to study better videos, I'm just gonna take one normal evening. We set up our evening so tired us who's come home from a long day has no chance at all. This whole process actually starts even before I get home. Usually during my lunch break or when I even get 2 minutes to spare, I ask myself one simple question. If I only do one useful thing for uni tonight, what would it be? Not them shitty answers like study or I'll catch up with everything. Something like finish 2 sections of this assignment, or maybe even a rough plan for an essay. And then I write it in my phone, in the notes app, in the calendar app, whatever works for you. Tonight, 25 minutes, finish section 2 of X assignment. And then I get home and I don't have to think. It's already planned out for me. The decision's already been made by a slightly less tired version of me. Tired you is horrible at making decisions. Stay with me for a second. You walk into your house. I believe the first 15 minutes of getting back home is the most dangerous part of your day. You know why? Because that's the moment where you sort of make or break the rest of your day. You could easily just tell yourself, I'll just lie down and get going in a bit. We both know you're not getting back up. So I gave myself one simple rule. When I get home, I'm allowed to chill, but just not lie down yet. What I can do is change into some comfy clothes. I can eat, I can shower, but I don't go to bed. I don't open TikTok until I've done my 20 to 30 minute block. Because once you're gone, you're gone. Hoodie on, under the covers, phone right here. So I use that first 15 minutes as a bridge. I get my space kind of ready, and then I get started. There is no perfect routine involved in this. It's just simply don't collapse yet. I'll literally set a timer for 20 to 25 minutes. Put my phone across the room or in a whole other room if I'm feeling brave. You don't have to be motivated. What you shouldn't do is check emails, rearranging folders for the sake of it, pretending to study with YouTube on. Just focus on that one task. Listen, even I can do that. But look, most of the time, I don't even want to start at all. Minutes 1 to 5, I'm there like, this is long. At minutes 5 to 10, I'm there like, all right, we're here now. And then after that, I'm already halfway through the time and I'm there saying, might as well just finish this bit now. Before you know it, the timer goes off and you've done a bit more work than you would have done in 2 hours. If I feel good and want to keep going, cool. If not, I'm allowed to close the laptop and be done. The win is in the block and not the number of hours. Keep that in your head. One thing I had to get over was getting the idea out of my head that weekdays are going to carry my degree. If your days are full, work, apprenticeship, college, whatever, you can't expect Monday to Friday to be all elite study sessions. So I moved those heavy lifts to the weekends. Nothing too crazy, little 60 minutes, 90 minutes on a Saturday. But basically I do bigger chunks of assignments, I plan the week ahead, and I do a little bit of deeper thinking and all that reading stuff. Because in the morning, I'm not on 3% battery with 100 different things from the day flowing around in my head. The week actually looks like 2 or 3 evenings with one 20 to 30 minute block, followed by 1 or 2 deeper sessions on the weekend. Not some weird grind, not aesthetic, just sustainable. So if you've seen my last video about being too busy for the gym, You've probably started to notice this is basically the same skill, but in a different area of life. With the gym, we were saying, stop waiting for the perfect time, make it fit with your actual life, and be okay with sessions not being optimal or not being perfect. If you've been coming home and doing nothing for weeks, it doesn't automatically mean you're lazy or you don't care. Get over the idea that you have to be perfect to move forward. Some weeks what I manage is 2 25-minute sessions and then one little session on the weekend. But that's still better than doing nothing for a month and then panicking. What really matters is, in the next 1 or 2 years, can I just keep showing up and keep staying consistent? Let's not pretend this whole video didn't happen, and let's actually take action. It will literally take you 1 minute to set this up. Pick 2 evenings next week where you'll pick one 20 to 30-minute block. Then pick one weekend morning where you're going to do a longer 60 to 90-minute block. Write down exactly what you're going to do. That's going to be your version 1. It's not meant to look perfect. I'm still figuring out as I go. There will be weeks where life smacks you in the face and tells you to piss off. But this way of doing things has stopped me going months without progress, which I used to do before. I promise you, you're not alone in this. Give yourself the advantage so that even tired you can outcompete the competitors. Thanks for watching, and honestly, thanks for being here. I'll see you in the next one.